Alright, y'all. We're coming back online. Okay, here we go. So my phone is like hella hot too. Which doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense to me, because it doesn't usually do that. It's an old damn phone though. I need a new phone. How about that? I need a new phone, seriously. Alright. I can see me. I can see Sam. Hey Sam. Let's see. So I saw something about your head being in the way, Sam. I gotta go find that, and I gotta go check that out. It's working great now? Okay. I swear. I don't know why I can't just do that the first time, but I'm gonna get over it. Alright, so I'm just sort of flipping through stuff, honestly, here. I don't even know what I'm doing. We were just chatting, pretty much. Playing with me. I was merely filming and drawing, and my head was in the... I'm always very conscious about how far I bend over my table, too, because I sort of like to be right on top of whatever I'm working on. And, yeah, I'm worried that my head's going to get in the way all the time. Alright. That looks a lot clearer on here too. I just don't understand why it doesn't do that the first time. Have you ever used a digital planner before, or is it your first time? This one is my first one. Really. I've used some digital planning apps, but not a digital planner. So this is the first one that I'm using. And I really enjoy it. I've thought about that too, Sam. I really have. And he swears he's not on it, but he's in there talking to somebody, so I don't know. There's nobody else in that room, I do know that. So I'm trying to make sure that in the chaos I filled everything. Yeah, I did. Alright, so unicorns is on the list for August. As far as themes are concerned, what else? How do you duplicate all the stuff in your paper planner? What do you mean, Susan? What do you mean by duplicate? Like from there to here? Or just duplicate in general? Like my year in pixels and stuff like that. Yes, he is a gamer. Mine is definitely a gamer. Well, for these, for instance, like when I make something in my journal and scan it into my computer and then turn it into a printable, that's one way. And then I designed these planners so that they're A5 journals, so to speak. So any of my A4 printables or my A5 printables fit the dimensions of this planner. For instance, I was doing, let's see, and I thought I had already put it in here. Oh, I'm really, but apparently I had put it into the one I was playing around with before. So like this is my moon phases printable that I did at the beginning of the year that I made for sale. So basically, I took that printable and I turned it into an image instead of a PDF, and I put it in here. And you can see the dimensions fit. And then if I why is it not grabbing it? See, why does this want to be stupid today? I don't know. Why is it asking me to take a screenshot? That is something that it never does. So of course when I try to explain something, it wants to be retarded. But I don't like this delete function. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. And then not, like, the one copy option is something that it won't do. I can't even see if that deleted. It didn't. So I'm still sort of getting used to this whole thing, and like, okay. I put the printable here in this journal. This is the journal that I was sort of starting to play around with before I wanted to switch it up and make everything exactly the one. But like this, if I press and hold, this copy function doesn't really work. It's copying the back page here and not the actual image itself. But for, oh, I know why this is not working then, because I had everything turned off. All right, so here in my sticker book, see, I'm very, very new to this. If I lasso, there it goes. And then copy this thing over. And I want to put it here in the collections tab of my journal, which, let me make sure I am. I can paste that in here and it fits perfect. Okay, now I've spent so much time not looking up that I don't know what's happening. Hold on. Alright, let's see. I think what I don't like about digital is that they look so perfect since you can undo and redo. I kind of like the mistakes. Is that weird? No, that is not weird. I kind of like the mistakes too, and most of the time I sort of leave them in. As much as I can. Like with my weekly setups and things like that, instead of, well, I can't say that because instead of the Psychotic Dorothy crew from last week, I would have gone in and fixed that. So, I mean, I kind of like the mistakes, and then I kind of like the clean look as well. It just sort of depends on what I'm doing. Let's see. That's why I stick to pen and paper. I need to look into that, but prefer pen and paper. I'm old fashioned that way. See, and I like pen and paper for some things too. I'm really, really torn at the moment. All right, can you add photos? Yes, you can add photos, Susan. I don't know what all I have in here. Like these were all photos, or from my photos. So you could sort of just add them in there. Whatever happens to be available. I don't know about a tangled owl. You sort of drag and drop it in, and then put it wherever you want it to go. So that, I mean, that's how you would pull those out. Okay, Psychotic Dorothy is amazing. I mean, I kind of like that they're all psychotic now, and then but if I was to make that printable available in the shop, I would fix it anyway. I don't mind mistakes unless they make Alice the psychotic acts murder. There you go. Did you scan in your paper journal pages like the weather tracker? I also recreate things like the trackers. um, in Illustrator on computer. That way I could make them printables for everyone. So these right here, I made sort of template, and then I turned that PDF that was still in my shop into an image as well, and that's how I put that in here, if that makes sense. So in my sticker book, I don't think that I've added, there's the Year in Pixels. So I would take this and use this over and over again as a sticker now, but it was a printable in my shop. These are the monthly list format calendars. This is the Calendex that I had started filling out in this test journal, so I copied all of it and I put it over here in the sticker book. But now I don't need all the stuff that's already filled in. So if I go to this should just delete what I've written on here and not the sticker itself, so that this would be a blank version then from then on out. So now that Calendex is blank. This is a 2018 Calendex from January to December. So that could be used as a sticker. This is the moon phases. And then I put a whole bunch of other little clip art. These are all my recent Bitmojis. These are a bunch of unicorns, flamingos. These are my time bars, so I'll be using these this week to put into my daily pages. These are all my little monthly trackers, my water tracker, my projects, monthly calendars, the mini versions. Oh, hi, from Mexico City. I don't know how to say that. Is it? You tell me how to say your name. Matt. Ooh, tropical with yes, mood flamingos would be a good idea. This is a weekly layout or daily layout, whichever you want to use it for. So there's 7 little boxes. Here are my headers. These are plain black. These are all purple and sort of 3D-ish. These are the ones that came out last week. There's another version that's a little bit smaller and not bouncy. These are all of my monthly headers. I think there's a gargoyle. Let's sort of flip through this. I think in the vlog, these are my daily some circles with the flowers on them that I actually need to put up in the shop, and I keep forgetting to do for weekly setups. This is a flower version of those. Unicorns, tropical, and music with music notes as a mood tracker. Those are all really good ideas. And my weather stickers. There's a few little things that I made last minute for June. So I colored in one of my little mood monkeys and put him over here, and made some washi tape, made a couple of boxes for the dates that I know about this month. Here's the Year in Pixels and the temperature log in the actual pages that I'm using right now, which are a little off center on the sticker book, but that's okay. I think that's about all I have in here right now. I'm just steady adding to it anything that I think I would use more than once, I end up putting in my sticker book in the size that I want, so that I can come back and sort of grab it anytime I want. favorite color, favorite colors. Yep. She's doing Oz and I'm doing Alice next month. So there's not a whole lot else for me to show you, I don't think. That was some notes on the journal, some notes on the planner spectacular. That information will come out this week. I am not liking the lack of communication by the venue that I was talking to about holding this thing at. So I think tomorrow I'm going to nail down a different venue before I release the information, and then the information for the actual planner spectacular will come out this week. Margaret, Madge, is that how you say it? The U was what was throwing me off. Madge or Mag? And as far as this is concerned, each day I would sort of take this out and put the new picture in it. Like, okay, so today's prompt for, today's prompt for Oodles of Doodles is C. So we'd go in here and draw out a C and then replace the image. So let's see. Start on a new layer. Let me get me a blue color here. Let's just go with that one for now. I'm going to do something really, oops. Sort of really simple. And hopefully that connected that. I doubt I did. Nope, I sure didn't. Not even a little bit. Connect the box, connect the box. Alright. So there's a C. I might put some sky up there behind it. I can't really see what I'm doing from this angle, so it's not usually this rough on me. Let's see. And an airbrush. And some sky here. Which I kind of hate. I mean, I really can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying not to put my head all kinds of in the way. I mean, I can go back in here and fix it later. But, alright, I'm going to grab my eraser real quick and get rid of these edges. Maybe. It's a combination of the angle that I'm sitting at and the light glaring off the screen from that angle is sort of making it difficult for me to see. So I'm going to have to kind of figure out what's going to work as far as that's concerned. But okay, so we're going to call that C, I think. And what I'm going to do is copy the canvas. And then we would sort of just get rid of that one at the end of the day. and paste our new one in. So I'm trying to get this sort of centered up, line that up, and then there. Well, there we go. Then put it in there. This one is Oodles of Doodles. Yeah, she got it. So that would be my C for today. I'm not happy with that at all. So, I mean, I'm going to go back and fix that. But that would just sort of be how I do challenges in this specific kind of format. I mean, that's really ugly. And not at all what I pictured, but I was trying to do something quick. Yes, it's a tropical theme for Oodles of Doodles. Hi, Katrina. Let's say Meg because I don't find the sound with you. Okay, Meg. Oh, okay, I could do Meg. Meg. I swear. Yep, the U was throwing me off. I passed this month because oh, okay, because you're down. Yep, y'all are opposite of us. Julie, I was sort of showing what I've done the past couple of days with no internet in the in my digital planner. I sort of walked through it a little bit, but not really. I don't know. I'm definitely giving it a shot as far as trying it for this week, because June is sort of up in the air for me, and I'm going on vacation here soon. So if I give it a full month, it will be the month of June, but we're going to sort of test it out for this week and see how it goes. See, and I like my colors and my markers and my watercolors and stuff like that too, Meg. I just don't know what specifically I'm going to do here in my digital journal and then here on paper. Trying to figure that out. As of right now, I don't have my florals or my 100-day project or anything like that in this journal. So I'm thinking right now I'm going to keep the journal the way it is, and that will definitely be on paper each day in the vlog. And we'll see how that works out. Although I do, I have it on my list of projects that I need to complete, that I'm going to go back and all the flowers that I did for the 100-day project, I'm going to turn into digital flower stamps and stuff as well, so that I can turn those into stickers and all kinds of things like that. So yeah, Julie, I don't know. I'm going back and forth. I'm having a hard time deciding how I feel. How I really feel about this digital planning, and then how I feel about pen and paper. There are different aspects to both that I love, and a couple of aspects that I can, live without on each. So I think, and I may be doing a video on that this coming month, but in order to sort of do a full-on likes and dislikes of the digital planning thing versus the analog planning thing, I definitely have to give this more of a shot, because up until this point I've only sort of just fiddled around and started doing very little. Like, this was the first iteration of me playing around in a digital journal. This is the purple sort of monotone look, that's very monochromatic or whatever. But I put all of May in here. I filled in this. I had started filling in the gratitude, and I had started filling in the mood monsters, which I really liked this. So I've been playing around with it, and that's why I decided I wanted to sort of give this a chance for a good solid week and just really nail down my thoughts on the digital planning subject, but in a planner that I was completely happy with. Like, I like this version, I really do, but at the same time, this version, I didn't label this specifically for me, which is something that I wanted. I wanted another tab up here, so that's something that I added. And then I liked, I changed a couple of things between this version and the new versions that just came out. By the way, that blue one is coming out tomorrow. If anybody wanted a blue version of this planner, or if you want any other color, let me know. The blue version is coming out. Then there's going to be pink. The student and teacher worksheets that will fit in these journals are coming out tomorrow, and then the student teacher planners will be out sometime this week, which aren't going to be a whole heck of a lot different. They're just going to have a couple of things in them that are specific to students and teachers. So, and then that will be it until 2019 as far as digital planners are concerned and new releases there. I'm going to have a full range of colors for 2019, and that's where the themes are sort of coming into play. I'm going to have sort of this blank, completely customizable form, and then both, hopefully, I'm talking to a couple of publishers, hopefully a completely set up journal with themed months like I like to do in a print version and in a digital version as well. So all kinds of things. So for the rest of the year, in fact, I'm pretty much working on setting up this themed version. I agree, Meg. I really do. And that was another reason I thought about trying this now. Seeing as though I'm going to be traveling in the next couple of weeks and spending a week out of town. So I thought that between the fact that I'm at the end of that journal and I've got all kinds of things happening this month, it just kind of fell into place here with the digital journaling thing, and the release of the new journals. Everything sort of fell into place, and that's why I'm trying it now. But I am going to give it a fair shake, so this will be sort of the format for this week, and we'll see where it goes from there. Had to get me something to drink. So, oh gosh, I don't know if any of y'all saw my Insta story here right before the live. So Devin is my oldest. He's my 20-year-old, right? I think he felt bad, maybe, about running over the cable for the internet. Because he got up and he wanted to make breakfast this morning. So I think it was kind of half. He wanted to cook for himself, but didn't want to leave me out because we're the only two here right now. And half, he felt a little bit bad about killing the internet for me last night. Oh, yes, Wendy. Did you see that picture? Okay, so he cooked bacon, he cooked eggs, and he cooked pancakes. This was his first attempt, I do believe, at pancakes. The bacon and eggs, by the way, were fine. I ate that. When Andy and Brittany and Justin were here last weekend, we got stuff to make pancakes. Oh, there went the dryer. It'll stop beeping in a second. Ugh. So there was some batter or stuff to make pancakes left over, and I guess that's what kind of made him think he could do it today. And we put chocolate chips in the pancakes last week. So he wanted to put chocolate chips in the pancakes this week, which would have been fine, but instead of scooping the batter out, he tried to pour the batter, and all the pancakes were, or all the chocolate chips were down at the bottom of the batter. I mean, there was a whole big old mess, and instead of scooping it out, he poured it out, and he thought, well, if the chocolate chips aren't going to come out, I'm going to throw chocolate syrup in the batter as well. So, let me just put it this way. The pancakes did not have chocolate chip pancake or any kind of pancake consistency when he got done with it. I tried so hard to eat the things. I took like 2 bites and my stomach started turning. I'm like, oh my god. It was, oh hey honey. They were rough. I tried to eat them. I doused it in syrup. I did anything that I could. They're not edible. I swear if I dropped it on the floor, it would bounce. They were rough. But if you want to see what these pancakes look like, then go check it out over on my Insta story. They were, they don't even look like pancakes. Don't. But bless his heart, I mean, the eggs tasted fine. The bacon tasted fine. He's cooked both of those before. But that is definitely hurting my stomach a little bit right now. I mean, Wendy, it's hard to tell what they are. If you look at the picture, it's really difficult to tell what they're supposed to be. Oh, but I thanked him for, cooking breakfast, but, yeah, I could not get those down. I mean, have you ever had a Mother's Day where the kids bring you breakfast in bed, but all of the toast is burnt and the orange juice is nothing but pulp? The milk may or may not be curdled, but you try as the mom to get it down no matter what. I tried. I could not get it down. They were rough. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, I rarely ever eat pancakes, so I rarely ever make pancakes. And the first couple of pancakes that I did make last weekend for everybody were not the best thing in the world, but they were edible. He can't hear me talking about him. He poked his head out of his door. I love you so much, but those things were not edible.
Mine were really good. I gave you the bad ones.
He gave me the bad ones because he didn't feel that bad about killing the internet last night. I don't know. Baby, stop it.
I didn't actually know you were talking about me.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, he came out to get his laundry. He didn't hear me. Okay. So I told on myself for no reason. Well, oh well. Orange. I say orange. And orange. There's an A in that word, and he makes fun of me. He's making fun of me right now in the chat. Orange. There's an A in that word.
Yeah, but it's not a hard A. You don't pronounce it orange.
I didn't pronounce it orange. I said orange. There's an A in that word.
Unge. A-N-G-E. Unge.
Say it one more time. He couldn't hear it right. Oh, shut up, baby. It's orange. It's an orange. Now I'm going to say orange 50 more times because I'm saying it right. Just because he tries to make orange one syllable, which it's not, doesn't mean that he's right. I have one of my biggest pet peeves is people mispronouncing words. And, like my mom and my sister say supposedly, and it's like nails on a chalkboard every time. There's a B in that word, but they say it every time. See, everybody agrees with me, honey. Ha ha. I'm saying it right. But I just cannot stand that. People mispronouncing words drives me insane. And they say supposedly, and it just, I mean, I cringe every time. It's hurting. It's physically hurting me. It's just say that right now. It's driving me crazy. That's what he says. They say orange, and it's it's a 2-syllable word. Oh, because I was trying to make a point, baby. But thank you for helping me. Orange. Oh, those are like people who say that they need to wrench it off. Like, wrench it off. That hurts me. I mean, I know. Well, I mean, it's a sad state. This world is in a sad state because I think I might be one of the only people who actually types out exactly what I'm trying to say in messages and text, whereas everybody else is, what are you doing? I mean, I've gotten to where I'll do the WYD for what are you doing or whatever, but as far as everything else, I mean, my texts and my messages have commas, they have punctuation, and trying to read something that Andy sends me is like trying to decipher the Da Vinci Code because he speaks into his instead of typing anything. So there is absolutely no punctuation, there is no capitalization, there is nothing. And so when he says something wrong or when it interprets something he says wrong, I have to decipher what this man is trying to say to me. And it doesn't always work out. I'm like, what? Excuse me? I don't know what you're trying to say. So there have been a couple, many miscommunications with him talking into his damn phone. Pet peeve is theater, not theater. Theater? I don't know. Those, yeah, Lori, that one can go either way for me. For theater and theater, that one doesn't bother me so much. But I mean, when people just, or like phrases, people. If Andy says it's a doggy dog world one more time, I swear to God, I'm just gonna claw his eyes out. Oh, because the phrase is dog eat dog, and he says doggy dog, and I'm like, that is not what that that is not what that's supposed to be. Stop it, baby. Oh. It's not doggy dog. It's never been doggy dog. It is dog eat dog. These are the conversations that happen in my house. 24/7. Why does he hate it? Or he or she, I don't know. But why? Why do they hate 24/7? That one doesn't bother me. Oh, you don't know. Like, are people who think it's for all intensive purposes or something like that, and instead of for all intents and purposes. It just, people who screw up words and phrases, like, really screw them up, but say them constantly anyway, get on my nerves. So like theater and theater don't bother me as much as something that's just completely wrong, because in different dialects, and that's what I try to I mean, my skin is crawling just even having this conversation, but I mean, because in different dialects and with different accents and things like that, then people are going to say theater and theater wrong. They're going to put the accents on different syllables of the word. So that doesn't get me as much as just putting a B in a word where there's a D there, or things like that. What do you mean, honey? Damn doggy dog world, I swear. I did. I called it. I'm like, stop saying doggy dog. And I correct him, like, you know, a good woman should. And then, yeah, he still says it, and now he says it just to get on my nerves. Baby, you are saying something wrong all the time, like all the time. But I mean, I love you anyway. But yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to kill you half the time. My skin is crawling just so it feels like there are ants. I mean, I need a shower. Just having this discussion, I need a shower. trying to think of anything else you say wrong. Like my mama says salmon, and that just drives me crazy too. I can't do it. Snoop Doggy Dog. Okay, so Robert Neal is the idiot in the truck with Andy, by the way, for y'all who just saw him in the comments. He's the 400 pounds off the scale. Whereas Andy was 300 pounds on the scale. I swear, there's some big boys in the truck. She says salmon. It's salmon. It's salmon here. We don't pronounce the L in that word. And she says salmon. And I mean, it's just, it drives me up the wall. I can't stand it. I say y'all, and people say y'all, you all. Oh, Katrina. I don't mind y'all. I say y'all because I'm from the South. I don't mind you all because that's what y'all is short for. But the people who say yous just drive me insane. I can't stand yous. I can't, like, yous guys. I can't do that. Yes, she says the L. Wow, baby. Why are you wow babying me? Because I told everybody that y'all are 700 pounds of men in the front of the truck. You heard that earlier. Or because I called y'all idiots. Which is also nothing new. Oh, my thingy froze up. I don't know. I can't see nothing. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, now I'm just talking. But my computer froze up. Let me reset that because I can see the comments still coming in on the phone. But not anywhere else. We're just having random discussions now. I'm about to finish my Dr. Pepper. There's a lot of men, isn't it, Sam? I can't get my computer to reset over here. It's being stupid and my mouse doesn't want to work. It's not connected. I mean, we just talk about completely random crap and he's playing with me's now. Yeah, they're not playing with me's anymore. It's, let's see, last week was, let's see how we can drive Amanda crazy while she's trying to do the live, and Andy was being dirty. And this computer over here, you want to talk about ancient, is ancient. And then, and then Andy and Robert, who are in the truck in Michigan. Baby, are y'all still in Michigan? Y'all have to still be in Michigan. You haven't made it out of Michigan yet, but they're in a truck in Michigan somewhere, jumping on YouTube to irritate the bejesus out of me. No, I was not a yes. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'm going to have to start changing it to chat with me. Well, I'm so glad that you are here, Julie. They were in, baby, where were y'all at? Imlay? Was it Imlay? In Michigan? They were at the pickle place, Vlasic. They were dropping off pickles. There you go. My Dr. Pepper's empty. I did plan. Yes, I did plan last week, and I had the psycho squad on the way to Oz. Yep. Oh, cool. He was going to stay tonight, and I said, well, you could, but I'll watch a live stream. Oops, there went that comment. I don't want to. Oops. Okay, excuse me. They were dropping off freaking cucumbers, and I don't know what's happening. I'm trying to get my computer is like a complete white screen over here right now, so I'm trying to stand up and read the comments as they come in, but I don't read fast enough apparently. I'm not that smart, so I missed half of that comment. I don't know how to get back to it without making the screen go all bouncy. Oh, and you said no idea. Well, that fix. She's slow. At least I know it's a dog eat dog world, baby. So let's not be tugging at that string, okay, honey? Yes, they were dropping off fresh cucumbers to be turned into Vlasic pickles in Imlay City, Michigan. Oh, there's my screen again. I don't know what's happening over there. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing else to talk about. Anybody have anything else to talk about? Because now we're not even on the screen anymore. This is just sitting here as a prop. Got my computer freaking out over here. Got an empty Dr. Pepper bottle, but my fridge is way over there. No dirty stuff, baby. You behave. You're not allowed to talk dirty stuff on the lives anymore. Especially when you're going to have to type it and nobody will understand anything about what you're talking about. You started the keto diet. The keto diet is the high protein, low carby thing, right? I need to start some kind of diet. Because I bought my first bathing suit in years so that I could go to the stinking beach trip. I bought the bathing suit last night when I was trying to find Wi-Fi hotspot solutions at the Walmarts, and Andy made me put it on, and I look like a beach whale. So yeah, I need a diet. Although it is sunny here today, so tonight the walk with the butt bups is actually going to happen, I do believe. Oh crap! And then I know this. A stone is like 20 pounds, right? I know Walmart doesn't have an S in it. I'm making fun of you, country hicks. 14 pounds. I was so close, though. I kind of almost knew it. How I work all the time because I work for myself. So, and I don't have anything else to do really. So, I mean, I work all the time, but it depends on what I'm doing. Like, it takes me about the same amount of time every day to do the vlog. The first half of the vlog is generally somewhere around 30 minutes from start to finish before I begin editing it and speeding up the little those little portions or whatever. So that's 30 minutes in the morning, and then sometime during the day I edit the vlog, the first half of the vlog, which usually takes me about 15 or 20 minutes because I like to make sure that I listen to it all the way through and it doesn't sound stupid, or it sounds as good as it possibly can. I mean, because there are some days when I'm just not on my game, but that's okay. So that takes me about 15 or 20 minutes. It takes generally to edit about the same amount of time as the video is on there. So, and then in the evenings, doing that portion takes me about 10 or 15 minutes to fill in all my trackers. And then I come in and film and edit that. So that takes me about 10 or 15 minutes as well, because then I have to add music to it at the end. And then it saves to my computer, which most times takes about 20 minutes or so for it to render and save out, and then about 20 minutes to upload to YouTube. So, I mean, that's how long that, maybe like a 45 minutes worth of video takes me to edit and upload each day. Like the digital planner, if I wouldn't have had to film it 3 times on Friday, that was about a 20-minute video from start to finish. So we're looking at that, and then about 20 minutes to edit, 20 minutes to save, and 20 minutes to upload. So I hope that gives you a sort of general idea. I'm still trying to catch up with comments as they come through without shaking the screen too much. But Meg, if you have any other questions about that, just contact me over on Facebook or on Instagram and some sort of direct message or something like that, and I'll help you out whichever way I can. But I work a lot more than I should, and I'm actually going to try to take it a little bit easier on myself with the everything that's happening in June, like our vacation, which we are very, very, very much looking forward to. So there will not be, well, depending upon how we feel, there may be a chat with me next Sunday. Because, I don't know, for some reason, Andy and Brittany both seem to enjoy being on the live video with me. So we may do a chat with me, but there will not be a plan with me in the live next week. And then there won't be a vlog from Sunday through Friday. And then I'll come back on Saturday. I don't know if I will do a vlog that Saturday. Probably not. And then I don't know if I want to do the chat or the plan with me for the following week so that I can get set up for the week. But we're going to kind of play that one by ear. And then the vlog won't pick back up until that Monday, I'm thinking. So, I don't know. And then we get back, and then I don't know if it's going to be that Monday or the following Monday when I start treatment. So that's going to put a lot of strain on my body and everything in June. So I'm trying to take it easy in June. I'm going to go and I'm going to sit over there and I'm going to plan out all my projects and get all my deadlines set out for June with the rest of today. I don't know what do I not know, baby? Because I'm like missing half the comments. I don't even think I'm, oh, I don't know. Hold on. I don't even think I'm in live chat on this, oops. I don't know how to do this from my phone, just so we're all clear. I'm just over here hitting random buttons. I don't know how to get in my own live chat in my phone. I don't know what I'm on in my phone. No, I don't know what I'm doing, baby. I really don't. Oh, some of those first couple are rough, I'm telling you. I haven't gone back and watched them recently, but I know that they're rough because I was trying to get used to talking to myself or talking to this wall right here, and it wasn't working out. I'm new to all the social media. I'm studying everything. Photoshop. Oops. How do I keep these on the screen? Procreate, Facebook, Instagram. That's a lot. I really don't know how you make a lot of things. Honey, I have worked for myself in one iteration or another since I was 18 years old. I am 38 right now. So for the past 20 years, I have worked for myself, making stuff here at my house so that I could make a living and stay at home with my kids. And I have a degree or a couple of degrees. I have degrees in graphic design, photography, and web design. I taught myself most of it. I taught myself Photoshop, the entire sort of creative suite of Adobe, Illustrator. I just sat down and I watched videos, I read books, I taught myself, which is, I mean, basically how you hustle. I've always loved photography, so once I had all of my kids, all four of them, in school full time, in elementary school or above, so as soon as my youngest hit kindergarten, I went back to school. I started at a community college to put the degrees behind what I had taught myself. Oh, honey, I taught myself spreadsheets. I taught myself everything. I even taught myself how to play piano there for a little bit by reading a book. But that's a whole other story altogether. So I went and I put the degrees behind what I had already taught myself. So I did graphic design and web design. I got an associate's degree in both of those from the local community college. And then after I was done with that, I decided I wanted to further it and get my bachelor's degree in those fields, as well as photography. So I spent the next several years getting my bachelor's in graphic design, double majoring between that and web design, and then I went back for photography. Oh, I don't know about that, but so that's how I sort of learned to put everything together. I mean, it's just discipline and just teaching yourself what you need to learn. I mean, Skillshare is an awesome resource for learning all kinds of things that might be able to help you with business and online stuff and doing all kinds of things with social media and things like that. YouTube is a great free resource. I mean, you can YouTube just about anything you want and find some kind of tutorial on it these days. So just search around, read books, and you'll be able to teach yourself too. I mean, so that's what I do. But I mean, as far as the working all the time thing, I rarely slow down, which I need to get better at, because I've been in the mindset for so many years that if I'm not making money, I'm not really doing all I can to support my family. And it's just me. It is just me here, or it was just me for the very, very longest time. So if I didn't make the money, nobody else in this house did. And I had to support 4 growing boys. So it was either work or people didn't eat that week, or work or the bills didn't get paid. So I've been in that mindset for so long that now that I'm doing okay, I don't know how to turn it off. Which Andy's sort of trying to help me with, I do believe. This is the first vacation that I have taken for myself in at least 15 years. So, I have not been on vacation in at least the last 15 years. So, don't work as hard as me. Learn how to take your breaks in there. But part of the reason was because at a lot of points we couldn't afford to. And then in some other points I just didn't have the time to, or I felt that working and getting things done was more important. But me taking this week off is a really, really big and really, really important step here. I need to learn how to step back a little bit. Exactly. So that hit me about 5 years ago, Susan. It really did. Learning how to sort of take a step back, and I was good about it for a while, and I was really good about it when I was down sort of at my lowest and couldn't really get out of bed, because not that I didn't want to, but I didn't have the energy to. that helped me take a little bit of a step back, but not enough of a step back, because I still had 4 kids to support, and I still had to do that on my own regardless of how I felt. So in a sense, it caused me to step back a little bit, but it didn't cause me to step back enough, because like I said, if I don't make the money in this house, then nobody else was bringing it in. And then in comes Andy, and I don't want to discount what he does at all, because he wasn't here then. He's here now, well, ish. And we're working towards them being down here full time and everything. But him being in my life and Brittany being in my life, especially as things are starting to get a little difficult again, is really helping me focus on what needs to be focused on and less on work all the time. So yeah, I was a little upset last night that the internet got kicked out. Because he ran over it with the lawnmower. I'm like, whatever. So I knew I couldn't work last night, but that forced me to just sort of sit down and be creative last night and take a breather. When I stepped back Friday night, because everything seemed to be going wrong Friday, and I just stepped back and let things go and just spent a little bit more time being creative again, that really showed me that that was something that I needed to focus on more. I know that this vacation is coming up, and yeah, we're only going to be at the beach from Monday to Friday. So technically, I mean, I could put out a vlog on Monday if I was in the same mindset that I was before, but I'm not going to. And technically, when we got back that following Saturday, I could put out a vlog that day as well, but I'm still counting that as part of our vacation. So these are little baby steps for me. And I'm learning. This turned awful preachy. Hey, Devin, since you're over there, will you hand me a Dr. Pepper, please? Yay. Yeah, so I mean, I'm trying to, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, I'm still gonna work. I mean, I'm telling you, honey, my iPad is coming to the beach just so that I can have something to play on. But I don't know if I'll even pick it up, but I want that option there. So these are very, very baby steps. Well, see, we have a few things. We're working between. I mean, Justin is in Florida for the summer, so we're not having to deal with that right now as far as extra people in the house. So it's just Andy and Brittany coming here for now. But that's still 2 extra people, and while one of those people shares a bed with me, we have to find a room for that other person. So that's why we're sort of moving. Trying to see if I can get this pulled back up. That's why we're going to be moving my office into a little office building out back and getting all of my office stuff out of here and all my craft stuff, which quite literally takes over half of the house. I've got this entire room that is my office / craft room, and then it's starting to feed into the living room. Well, it is feeding into the living room and starting to creep into closets. So it's getting a little out of hand. And I'm going to destash, and we're going to reorganize, and we're going to get everything situated so that they can get down here and we have room for all the people. It's a lot of extra bodies in the house. So, I mean, we're sort of making plans for all of that. So, I mean, I'm excited for him to get down here. I cannot wait for them to get down here. And not have the distance anymore, but it's just baby steps in that as well. I'm taking a sip of my drink. Is Wendy talking to me? I swear I cannot see these comments on my phone. We will yell at you to if you go too fast and tell you to slow down. Okay, well, somebody has got to yell at me sometimes. So, because I don't take my own advice. Sort of a do as I say, not as I do kind of house happening over here most of the time. Like, I cuss like a sailor, but I don't let my kids cuss. So, it's definitely a do as I say, not as I do thing there. I think the batteries in my mouse are almost dead, and that's why I can't fix my computer right now. Because it's being super stupid, but that's okay. It is easy. It is very easy. I'm very good at it too. I'm definitely good at telling people what to do. I am not good at following my own advice, but I am good at telling people what to do. But I am working on it. We are sort of working on it. Oh, I could tell you step by step how to do something. And what to do and what not to do. But yeah, me following my own advice is a completely different story. But it is starting to get a little bit late here. It is going on 5 o'clock now. So I think we're going to be wrapping this up here in just a minute. Still don't practice what I preach. I think these bups are looking at me like, excuse me, mommy, but we might need to go beep beep. Which is PP here. Beep beep is PP. And, boom boom butt is number 2. So that's what we do. We beep beep and boom boom butt. And they are looking at me like, yep, let's do that. Let's go do that now. So, yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up here for today, y'all. I will be back with the vlog, a digital version of the vlog for at least the next week, and we'll see how that goes. And y'all can sort of let me know how y'all like the format in the comments when y'all talk to me each day. And then we'll probably see you for a chat with me next Sunday before we head off on vacation. I will vlog. Probably I'll take some video while we're on vacation and then sort of give y'all a video when we get back. 60 squats. Oh, my knees would break off. Oh, okay, y'all. Thanks so much for coming in and chatting with me. Y'all take care. Have a fabulous week. I will see y'all later, okay? Bye. Tell Daryl that I said bye. I will be back to saying goodbye to him on Monday. All right, bye, y'all.